Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the leg 4 of the community tournament that I'll be running on this channel. This week we're at White Moose Lake, and it'll be a weight difference comp with lake trout and brook trout. So basically, you want a really big lake trout and a really small brook trout, and your total score will be the difference between your biggest and your smallest fish. So good luck! For both my setups, I will be using the jig winner with fluoro line. That was a mistake I made last week, putting braid. So this time I have fluoro on. And it'll be with the 1/0 X Series Nano Spinner, and this will be my brook trout setup. And for my lake trout setup, I'll have my Zeus setup, so 46-pound Zeus, with the Griffin Spod, and with braid, and the 6.0 medium spoon. It's my go-to with lake trout. This one is going to be more of a short but sweet one. It'll be fun. It is purely luck when it comes down to it. You can control what you can with the hook size and your setups and whatnot, but ultimately, if the game decides to give you a small fish, they'll give you a small fish. If they decide to give you a real big one, then I guess it's your lucky day. So anyways, let's get into it. Alright, so starting out, I think I'll be probably just gonna try and pull out my unique lake trout first. I have a feeling I'll be spending the majority of my time on the brook trout. But for the unique lake trout, you can get them two spots. You can get them around this rock wall, and you can also get them out towards this marker right over here. But we're going to do the rock wall first. A big fan of the top column of the water when it comes to fishing for these lake trout, but my buddy Super Zen, he really started, putting me onto, the bottom column of the water. So let's see what this is. I think it's just a small lake trout. Well, it's a start. And what I find is these lake trout tend to hit in waves. Like you'll get like either the unique or a couple trophies will hit in quick succession. Ooh, what the heck is that? This could be a trophy. So if we don't get it on wave number 1, we'll move spots and hopefully get it in wave number 2. And this is a pretty short comp. It's only 30 minutes, so I think we'll only have time for maybe 1 or 2 waves. So we'll see how things go here. Well, I think this is just a trophy for now. 30-pound trophy. That's not too shabby. Now, if my theory holds true, we'll either get another trophy or a unique coming in real quick here. And then depending on if it is the unique or not, we can get fishing for that brook trout. Nicky Cairns with the 40-pound uni. It's not super big, but maybe he'll be able to make up with it for a small brook trout. Nothing coming out of this spot. Maybe it was just the one here. I'll do one last cast and then I'll move spots. No luck over here, so let's move over to the other spot. See if there's any other luck that we can get. Ooh, 37-pound unique is pretty small. Man, people are getting some kind of small uniques here. I'm still waiting to see that like 46, 47 pounder. Maybe even a 48. Because I think they get up to 48. I think that's my PB at least. Ooh, that was a big hit. I think that could have been the unique. Dang it. Is this an Atlantic salmon maybe? Yeah, it looks like it. Hey man, I can never fault catching an Atlantic salmon. These things are a whole lot of fun. That's a pretty big 20-pound Atlantic salmon. Unfortunately, not much use to us here right now. Ooh, John Shaft with the 43-pounder. That's pretty solid. Ooh, small hit there. I don't think that was a fish of note. I'm waiting to see those meters go skyrocketing. That's what I want to see. Ooh, another small hit. Man, I'm really worried that that big hit that we got was the unique. I'm really worried he's not coming back. Ooh, okay. Whoa, my god. He is crazy. He was going right towards us. I think this might be another trophy, though. I have a feeling it's not putting up quite enough of a fight that a unique would. 20. Ooh, yeah, it's a pretty small trophy, too. Well, it'll put me on the board at least with 8-pound difference. Ooh, small hit. Couple more casts and we may have to move. Honestly, if we don't get the unique anytime soon here, I might just have to go towards the brook trout and try and eke out like a third place or something. Alright, I'm gonna go back to the rock wall. Ooh, small hit. Honestly, even a small lake trout would be nice here. I think that was a brook trout. Do one more cast for this. Ooh, what was that? I don't think that was very big. Nothing. Alright. Well, let's try and go after some brook trout. Why don't we? So the key to the brook trout, and I'm definitely not an expert at them, is a small spinner and toss out to the same marker that we got our unique lake trout at. And what we do is we just drag this small spinner near the bottom. And the issue with that is this spinner is awfully light, so it takes forever to get this thing down to the bottom. Ooh, Ridgeway Racer. He caught a 41-pounder, and I think he has like a 1-pound brook trout. That's a very solid score considering the low weight on his unique. Impressive. And we're getting little hits. Nothing substantial. Well, I guess we don't need substantial when we're going for a small brook trout. Ooh, 2-pound, 30-ounce, or 30-ounce. 2-pound, 2.3 pound. God damn it, 2.3 pound brook trout from Nicky Cairns. Nice job. That's a pretty respectable score considering the low weight on his unique. I think after this cast, I really do want to get that unique lake trout. Well, let's see here. What do we got? Oh, it's a little small perch. Well, it's a start. That would have been a nice time for a small brook trout, but beggars can't be choosers, I guess. Man, lately I've been having a tough run on Fishing Planet. I did really poorly during the Winter Pike Tour. I didn't even qualify for the semifinals. And man, I was considering taking a big break from Fishing Planet, but man, something about this game, it keeps dragging me back in. It's like an unhealthy addiction. You know, it probably is unhealthy, but I mean, the way I think about it, I think there's worse things to be addicted to than a fishing simulator. Ooh, is this a brook trout? I think it is. 2.4. That'll suffice. I just need a unique lake trout now. Ooh. Oh, that was a big fish. Oh man. Oh, that might be the unique. Yep, it's pulling us. Ooh, now it's coming right towards us. What the heck are you doing, buddy? You're jet skiing. 43. Not too bad. I guess we'll keep it. I guess that puts us into first place. All we get to do now is look for a small brook trout. Try and look for one that starts with a 1 instead of a 2. Ooh, EO with the 43.8. And he has a better brook trout than I do. Nice job. Yayo? Yeo? Man, I'm terrible with names. Kind of looks like Yo-Yo. Ooh. Funny story. Actually, it's not really a story, but if you ever see like a pink glow in the water, it'll be more than likely a splike, because Fishing Planet, for whatever reason, I think they, during the change of cosmetics to the fish, I think they forgot to do the splake, and right now the splake, all they look like are just a plain pink texture. So it's the outline of a splake, but it's just a bright pink pattern. So I just find that to be kind of funny. If you see like a bright pink glow in the water, you kind of know what you got. Oh shit. Oh, this thing might be big. Too big. Oh, is that a unique brook trout maybe? Or maybe a trophy brook trout even. Trophy. That's a pretty fun fish to fight on light tackle, I will say. I was worried that we hooked like a lake trout and that I'd be spooled all the way to Timbuktu. Ooh, is this another brook trout perhaps? Oh no, you see that pink? Guess what that is? Man, they should really start fixing something, cause I don't know how realistic a bright pink outline of a splake is. Could just be me though. Oh, does that look ridiculous? And, oh, this looks promising. A small brook trout, perhaps. It looks like it. 1.7. That's pretty good. I'm just 0.2 off of first place. I'm gonna need a 1.4 or 1.5 or less. I believe I've caught brook trout over by the rock wall too. So I think after this cast, we're gonna try moving. All right, let's move. Oh, geez, that was a hard hit. Oh, I think that's a big splake. Please don't get spooled. Oh no, we might be fighting this thing for the rest of the comp. 4 minutes? Oh no. Oh, look at it. It's so majestic, all bright pink and everything. And especially with how clear this water is, you can see it halfway across the lake. That's too funny. I'm just gonna keep following him. I just like to think this is like a ghouly pink ghost of a fish. That's the only issue with using the small spinners, is the splake also seem to gravitate towards them. It's the risk you run when you decide to use such light tackle that I'm using, the jig winner. Oh, it looks like he's finally tuckering out, so we'll see. Although the issue is when you have such light tackle and you get them in close like this, they seem to have a hard time really wanting to come in. So you'll stay right around the 20 feet mark for a little while. So you may seem like he's close now, but we'll see if he's actually gonna want to come in. Hey, unique splake, 14.7 pounds. Took long enough. Alright, I think we might have time for one more cast. Let's give it a go. Uh-oh, another big fish. And you see that pink outline, it is another splake. And I think that'll do it. I think we will be fighting this fish long after the comp will be over. And trophy splake. So let's see the results of leg 3. So we caught 11 fish. Really the only ones that matter though are the unique lake trout and that small brook trout that we caught. So let's see, we got Yeo, great job, first place. In second place we have John Schaff, 5732. And in third place, Ridgeway Racer. Fourth place, Seattle Colts. And in fifth place, we have Yannick, 12PL9790. Congratulations to everyone who made the top 5. And yeah, it's been fun. And with that being said, thank you all so much for watching. And I'll see you all boat side.